What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. It always has been. Purple, almost pink too. Those two colors are my favorite.
Why did you want to apply for the job?
Why did I want to apply for the job? I wanted to apply for the job because I heard Memorial School was such a wonderful place to be. I heard there were terrific kids, really talented teachers, awesome front office, and a beautiful new school. So I was happy to be accepted as the new principal of Memorial School.
Do you like kids?
Do I like kids? I love kids. I love kids that are in kindergarten. I love kids that are in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade. I even like older kids too. So I'm sad when fifth graders graduate from Memorial School and leave us. But yeah, I love kids.
Do you have any kids?
I do have kids. I have 3 kids. But you might think they're kind of grown-ups because they're in their 20s. So they're kind of grown up. But I have a son named Brian and a daughter named Katie. Her real name's Catherine, but we call her Katie. And I have a son named Kevin. And they live far away from Burlington, Massachusetts.
What's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower, you know what? If you take a peek up here, you're going to see my favorite flower. That was a gift that the teachers gave me when I first came to Memorial School, and it's called an orchid, and I love it. You want to know a special thing about that orchid? You put in, I never knew this until Mrs. Bogosh told me, every Tuesday I put 3 ice cubes in the pot, and that's how the orchid stays alive. 3 ice cubes.
Interesting.
Isn't that different? I've never done that before.
Do you have any pets?
I do have pets. Do you want to see pictures of my pet?
Yeah.
I have a dog and 2 cats. And this is my dog, Bailey. She's a black and white dog. And she was really nervous when we got her. People weren't nice to her, so when we rescued her, she was really nervous. But now she's so happy to be in our house. We love Bailey. And here are my 2 cats. And my 2 cats are named, this cat is Tiny, they're brother and sister. This cat is named Brady. Do you know why my cat might be named Brady?
You like pig?
Exactly! My kids named the cats, so he's named after Tom Brady. And this cat, my son Kevin named, and do you want to know what his name is? He's got a silly name. His nickname is called Beef. I know, which is silly, but he is a little beefy. You know what his formal real name is? When we got this cat, my son was 10 years old, so he was in 5th grade, and I let him name him, and he made up the name Snarkles Beef. So his real name is Snarkles Beef, but we call him Beef.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
Do I have a favorite teacher that I had when I was growing up? I did. His name is Mr. Ivan Suss. He was my 5th grade teacher. And I still talk to Mr. Suss. He's still a friend of mine. He was awesome.
What school did you go to when you were little?
Well, I grew up in New Jersey. Do you guys know where New Jersey is? So I grew up in northern New Jersey, and so the name of the school I went to was Haworth Public School. And it was a little bit different than Memorial School because it was one school, so you started in kindergarten and you ended in 8th grade. So just one building, K to 8.
What high school did you go to?
The high school I went to was called Northern Valley High School. That was also in New Jersey. And 3 towns all came together. So it's a little bit different than Burlington. 3 different towns came to one.
Yeah. What was your best friend in elementary school?
That's a good question.
Or just growing up?
Well, I have a twin sister, and her name's Susan. So she was probably my best friend growing up because I lived with her. And we shared a bedroom. So my sister Susan was probably my best friend growing up. But I did have some other girlfriends that I still see, actually. Not too often because I don't get to New Jersey, but...
What job did you have before you were a principal?
That's a great question. I'm glad I had the job in Norfolk, Massachusetts, which is a little town near Foxborough. Do you know where the Patriots Stadium is? Norfolk is right next door to that stadium. and I was an assistant principal, so I helped the principal in that school, and that helped me get ready to be the principal at Memorial.
What did you do any sports, and what one was your favorite?
You know what? I didn't do any sports when I was in high school, but I love watching my son play baseball and soccer. So I stayed on the sidelines a lot with my own kids, but I love watching soccer and baseball. Those are my favorite food. I have to say, I can eat pizza probably 3 times a week and not be bored of it. How about you?
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
I love pizza.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is probably seltzer water. You'll see me holding a can of seltzer water usually. That's what I drink. There's one right over there on my desk right now.
Okay, let's see. Have you visited anywhere outside of the United States?
I have. What a great question. I have. I had an opportunity to go to Budapest, Hungary, and to Prague, which is in the Czech Republic. Those are both countries that are in Eastern Europe. Because my kids were staying there, they were visiting in college. So those were 2 fun trips that I got to go on.
What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is to go to Cape Cod and sit on the beach and read a book. All-time favorite thing to do.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was so nice. Thanks for asking me to do this. You did a super job.